Jesus Manuel Mena Garza. Hope you're doing fantastic wherever you are at. In this edition, I'm going to be reading, to a great extent, press release, elements of a press release sent out to me from Winnebago Industries about their new ERV. And it goes like this. Winnebago Industries just completed a more than 1,300-mile all-electric RV trip with the ERV. Isn't that an ingenious concept name? ERV. The first all-electric zero-emission motorhome concept from a major RV manufacturer. Let me interject here. The ERV is essentially a Ford van. Again, let me emphasize that. The ERV is essentially a Ford van. All running gear was produced by Ford. That includes the batteries. Hey, that's the most important part. Winnebago did add some odds and ends here, some extra batteries and stuff. The suspension and body are all by Ford. Winnebago Industries is essentially an upfitter for the van. So you see those vans that RV manufacturers buy from Ford, Ram, Mercedes, and other brands, and they essentially buy the shell, the engine, the transmission, the wheels, everything is by Ford, Mercedes, or Dodge, etc., etc. It's essentially the same deal with the ERV by Winnebago. It's Winnebago's just going to fill it out and then put the furniture in there, add some odds and ends, some accessories and stuff like that, and then charge you a couple extra bucks for it, for the privilege. The trip began in Washington, D.C. and covered more than 1,300 miles, finally landing in Eden Prairie, Minnesota, the headquarters of Winnebago Industries. This is the longest continuous road trip conducted with the ERV and the first known trip over 1,000 miles by an all-electric RV. A few key stats. This is fun stuff here. A few key stats from the road trip include total miles driven, 1,380 miles. Total drive time, 26 hours. Average driving speed, 53 miles per hour. Average charge time at DC fast chargers, 1 hour and 2 minutes. That's not too long, don't you think? That's not too long. And total charging costs, what they were charged, to charge. Is that redundant? Charge to charge was $275. That's a 60% cost saving over gas-powered trip. Again, in these times of inflation and expensive diesel and gasoline, saving 60% isn't chump change. That's very important, very important fact. Average miles per kilowatt hour was 1.58 miles per kilowatt hours. Again, I look very much forward to seeing Winnebago putting this motorhome on the road. Hopefully, this is where I underline this video and I say hopefully not at an extravagant price like $200,000 or $300,000. If you have any comments, questions, or suggestions regarding this issue that I'm talking about, what do you think about the ERV by Winnebago by Ford? Please leave your comments, questions, opinions, of course, professional opinions below. Muchas gracias. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. I would greatly, greatly, greatly appreciate it. And of course, check out my Patreon page, patreon.com/JMM Garza. Thanks for checking out my reading of the Winnebago press release, adding my 2 cents. Hope you appreciate it. From Fort Worth, Texas, this has been Jesus Manuel Mena Garza. Gracias. Adios. Bye-bye.